Hello, and welcome to the University of the District of Columbia. I am Wayne Montgomery, Interim Director of the Office of Financial Aid, and I, along with the entire financial aid team, welcome you to the Firebird Nation. We are pleased to be a part of this Spring 21 orientation to support you as you begin your academic journey. It is the intent of this presentation to provide the financial aid process in a clear and simplified manner. We hope to expand your understanding and equip you with the knowledge needed to help you and your family effectively navigate the financial aid process from start to finish. During these unprecedented times of COVID-19, the Office of Financial Aid is physically closed. However, we remain available remotely for virtual assistance. As we continue to operate virtually, we endeavor to provide quality customer service while still being able to meet your needs in a timely and efficient manner. Our office has made the investment in technology, and as a result, the need to physically enter the office or mail documents has been eliminated. You can completely manage the financial aid process online. All information may be accessed, completed, and uploaded electronically. If you are unable to submit documentation via the online process, the option of faxing is also available. We encourage you to contact our office through email at finaid@udc.edu. While email is currently our preferred method of communication, you may also call on area code 202-274-5157 if this is a more effective alternative for you. When using either option, please allow up to 48 hours for a financial aid team member to review and respond to your inquiry. Now, our presenters for this presentation, Ms. Marshall, Student Employment Coordinator, and Ms. Mosley, Financial Aid Counselor for Outreach, will provide an informative overview that will walk you through the steps of both the federal and institutional requirements that govern the financial aid process. Again, welcome to the Firebird Nation, and we hope that you will be edified by today's presentation.
What, where, when, how, and why are all questions. Your first question may well be, how do I get started?
So you want to go to college or career school. Maybe you started saving early. Maybe you'll discover some buried treasure, but more likely you'll need another plan. So if paying for college is going to fall on your shoulders, the U.S. Department of Education's Office of Federal Student Aid is the best place to turn for assistance. I bet you didn't know that we're the largest provider of grants, loans, and work-study funds, all of which are easy to apply for. And when it is time to apply for aid, head to your favorite spot to complete the free application for Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA. Each October, a new FAFSA is available for the next school year, and completing it is free when you go to the official website, fafsa.gov. Your selected colleges will use the information on your FAFSA to figure out how much aid you'll get, so make sure your info is accurate. But if you need to, you can go back and make some changes. If you get a grant or work-study job, congrats, you won't have to pay the money back. However, a federal loan is borrowed money, and you'll need to promise to repay it. Remember to borrow only what you need, because a federal student loan is a real loan. Just like with a car or home loan, it's important that you understand what you're agreeing to. Although college, financial aid, and the prospect of an instant noodle diet can be a little overwhelming, you'll be putting yourself on the path to success when you take the time to plan out your options and let the Office of Federal Student Aid help you along the way. If you have questions or need more information, please visit studentaid.gov.
The first step is to complete the online free application. When you click on fafsa.gov, this is what you will see. Please be sure to add the UDC school code of the UDC Office of Financial Aid.
The free application for Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA, is the application for grants, loans, and work-study funds provided by the federal government. It is also used by many states and schools for their financial aid programs. For the fastest and easiest way to apply, visit our official website, fafsa.gov. The FAFSA is available in English and Spanish. As you fill it out online, you'll be able to automatically skip questions that don't pertain to you, check out your status immediately, and get online help. It takes most people less than 30 minutes to complete the application. You'll need a few things when you fill it out, so get ready by gathering your Social Security number, your permanent resident card if you have one, any W-2 forms or records of money you earned for the previous year, and your tax records. By the way, a nice time-saving feature of the FAFSA is that many people are eligible to automatically transfer their tax data from the IRS into the FAFSA, so keep an eye out while you're applying in case you're offered that option. If you have any questions about what information to gather, there is a complete list of documents that you will need at fafsa.gov. Before you begin the process of filling out the FAFSA, you should create a username and password called an FSA ID that will act as your electronic signature. You'll only need to create an FSA ID once, and you can use it to renew your FAFSA each year that you apply. Your parents will need an FSA ID too if they have to provide any information. So now you're ready to begin filling out the FAFSA to apply for financial aid. There are 3 groups of questions that include personal information, such as your name, address, and marital status, financial information, such as your income, and any parent information that is required. If you get hung up or confused about a question, the Help and Hints box on the right-hand side of the application can help with each question as you move along. Also, look for the online chat feature under Help if you would like assistance from a knowledgeable agent. Because colleges and career schools use the FAFSA to provide financial aid, you can list up to 10 schools that you are interested in attending. You should list all of the schools that you are considering, even if you haven't been accepted or applied yet. If you have more than 10 schools in mind, you can submit your FAFSA with 10 schools and then replace some of those schools with other schools later. When you finish filling out the FAFSA, use your FSA ID to sign the form. If you are required to submit parent information on your FAFSA, a parent will need to sign the application with his or her own FSA ID as well. If you have any questions or need more information, please visit studentaid.gov.
To increase and ensure security of your FAFSA data, it is required that for access and signatures, you must create what is referred to as an FSA ID. The FSA ID consists of your username and password. If parent information is required on the FAFSA, the parent is required to create an FSA ID along with the student. Who is eligible for federal student aid? Additional eligibility requirements include that when you complete the FAFSA, you are applying for all Title IV. Federal Pell Grant is considered gift aid and does not. Federal Supplemental Educational Opportunity Grant. The Title IV federal student loans may be plus loans. Just as you would imagine, the loan requirements. It is not enough to just say that you.
Federal Work Study is a federally funded program that enables eligible students. So you'd like to know, how do I apply? Well, applicants must first complete the FAFSA. To apply for Spring 2021 student employment, students must create a handshake account through the Office of Career Services. Through this portal, students can upload their application, current resume, and Spring 2021 class schedule. This is also where prospective employers can post positions, recruit, and communicate with students to set up candidate interviews. So it is imperative that when you complete your application that you indicate the skills that for whatever particular position in which you are applying. And also, please be specific in your request to help us to provide you with the right potential work site to fit your educational needs, as well as to make sure you are a good match for the requesting department. In addition to applying for federal work study, we highly encourage students. We have listed a few scholarship opportunities that you may want to explore. We have also listed a few other scholarship opportunities as well as their website.
What is the cost of attendance? First, let me say, maintaining eligibility. Of course, we want you to know students must maintain satisfactory academic progress. This chart provides an overview of how maintaining eligibility, the appeal process. Student forms. Student forms has revolutionized. Student forms allows us to communicate with our students, creating a student forms account. When a student logs prior to making your student forms account, you must be student tasks. Once the student forms, as you submit required documents, it will be noted on parent e-signature in student forms. If your FAFSA requires parent data, then the parent signature is required on the verification form in the student forms portal. Let's take a look at this link.
So you have completed all of your financial aid requirements and have received notification that your financial aid award is available, and you may be wondering, what's next? How do I accept my financial aid award? Step 1, log into your MyUDC portal. Step 2, scroll to the left-hand side of the screen and click on Banner Self-Service. Step 3, on the main menu screen, click on the Financial Aid tab. Next, click on Award Link. Step 5, click on Award for Aid Year link. Step 6, select the aid year, which will be 2020-2021 award year, and click Submit. Next, you will click on the Terms and Conditions tab to review, and once the terms and conditions have been accepted, you will then be able to click on the Accept Award Offer tab, which will be right next.
Experiencing technical or navigation issues? In order for your financial aid to disperse, there are certain protocols. The File It All Access program is a comprehensive service that provides all required textbooks, lab kits, and required supplies as determined by your instructor. for the first day of classes. No more waiting on books or getting the wrong book for a class. As soon as you register for your classes, you are assessed the Follett All Access fee of $34 per credit hour. Be sure to confirm your mailing address just in case non-digital books are required and need to be mailed. You certainly have the opportunity to opt out of the program. Please check the MyUDC portal for the deadline date. Materials and supplies authorizations.
On your bill, you will notice a fee for health insurance. All students are assessed the university health insurance fee of $1,353 when registering. Each student must have health insurance either provided through their own plan or through the university. If you have your own coverage, you may opt out of the university's plan by going to firststudent.com to provide your requested insurance information. If approved, you and the Office of Student Accounts will be notified in order for the charge to be waived from your account. The university has 3 residency tiers. All students are. In the following slides, we will review the university's. The university offers students a payment plan to assist. Once a student registers for classes, a bill is generated. In order to view the bill and verify charges, students may follow the below steps. Log into their MyUDC, scroll to the left-hand side of the screen, and click on Banner Self-Service. At the main menu, click the Student tab, and then click Student Account link, and then select Account Summary by Term link. This is where you may view your bill and verify and/or dispute any charges that you see. Third-party payments come from various sources. The Office of Student Accounts. After reviewing your bill and verifying all charges, you decide that you would like to make. Once students arrive on this page, they will select the tab titled Student. Next, you will select Student Account, then click on Account Summary, then scroll down to the bottom of the page and select Credit Card Payment. Afterwards, you will be directed to the following screen. Please select Continue. A second page will open, and on this page, this is where you will be allowed to make a payment.
Thank you to both Ms. Marshall and Ms. Mosley for their thoughtful and informative presentation. I hope it has equipped you, our newest Firebirds, with the necessary tools to successfully move forward with the spring semester. As we conclude, I ask that you review the important dates calendar. These dates serve as a reminder for key events during the semester. Please be mindful of all dates and take the necessary action as it pertains to you. For example, attendance verification is a requirement that all professors must verify if a student has attended classes. If it is reported that you have not attended classes, your financial aid for the semester will not be dispersed. Waive your health insurance. All students are charged a health insurance fee when registered. If you have your own plan, you may waive the university's coverage and have this charge removed from your bill. However, you must waive this charge by February 8th. If not, you will be required to pay the fee. The payment reconciliation process. This is a process that takes place when a student has unpaid charges on his or her account in excess of the minimum amount allowed by the university, which in the past has been $1,000. If your balance is not brought in line with the threshold, your classes will be dropped for non-payment. You are encouraged to review bills and notices regarding this process. In closing, please be reminded that the Office of Financial Aid is here to assist you remotely. You are encouraged to learn more about the financial aid process by visiting the studentaid.gov website and our own webpage at udc.edu. If you still have remaining questions, please engage the Office of Financial Aid in order to alleviate any lingering concerns you may have. Thank you and have a great semester.